Oh, look at a Goldie.
Oh, Goldie, Pat. Did you bring your net?
No, I didn't.
Well, bring him to the bank.
I did forget something. I got that Goldie I've been watching.
There you go.
I've watched him.
Oh, guess what? We're back on the...
We're back on the trout with the yellow jacket.
Well, I know I've told you guys this before, but we told us this up about 10 years ago. We're never coming back to the Blackwater. We have a kind of a rule of thumb. We don't ever go to the same place twice. There's too many places to go. And somehow Pat, you know, cons me into coming back here every single year. And I think it's just because there's so many fish here. It's just an amazing system here in West Virginia. But what's weird about this year is, and there's been a lot of rain this year, this is the first time that at least Pat and I have been here where you can't really see in the water. Normally, we drive right up the road along the creek, you know, that dirt road everybody goes down, and we just look out the window looking for Goldens, and we can stop and we fish that hole because we can see them. I got news for you today. Look at this. You're not seeing much. We see Goldens when they're like right here or when they're coming in, but I would say our visibility is about 2 feet, which I understand it's called the Blackwater River for a reason. You know, there's not great visibility in a lot of places, but typically this same spot we fished before, we can normally see all the way across to the bottom. Not in 2024. Maybe it's all the rain, we don't know. I'm not a, what would you call that, Pat?
Fish biologist?
It's not a biologist. It's whoever talks about the soils and the runoff and the environmentalist, whatever you want to call them. But regardless, visibility is down. So we're having to use the smell of the eggs to try to lure these fish in. Rainbow.
Yeah, it's a nice fish. Yeah, look at the color of these fish in this water. Look at that.
So one thing we know about the Blackwater is there's 2 baits that are just beyond epic here. We've known that the last decade. Orange Deluxe and Yellow Jackets. And I don't know which one he is using today.
Orange
right now
Deluxe.
He's using Orange Deluxe. He's gonna put one of those on there.
These are a bigger berries, so they fill up the hook nice. The size 12 is kind of been the player here.
So that is a size 12 fire hook. You're gonna see it right here.
Right there.
There it goes.
And I'm just getting that right in there just like that.
Oh, what is
It's 100% a rainbow. It's just got some color to it.
This is not a bad rainbow. Not bad.
Nice colors.
Rookie. Who's got a net?
Right by your foot.
First cast with a chartreuse fire minnow.
It is a old tiger.
Is that a tiger?
That is the tiger. Easy, tiger. Easy, tiger.
I need a net.
Here. Here you go.
Did you see that? Chris gave me some cider. I'm not even reeling on it. And I catch a trout.
Look at this. Oh, chartreuse fire minnow. Look at that. Yep.
Golden.
Did you see that? Did he? Didn't feel the bite.
That happened pretty quick.
And it did. He's swimming right to us.
Ooh.
Now, I think Gold Rush was about 3 weeks ago now.
No, 2 months ago.
2 months ago, yeah.
Looks like a
Oh,
rainbow.
man. Could be anything.
Rainbow.
Rainbow.
I'm telling you. When the bite gets tough, throw a minnow out there. Fire minnow. Chartreuse.
Still there.
You got
Did
it.
he eat it to the point where you can't see it anymore?
I think he did.
Buddy. Oh my God. I think they like chartreuse.
They love chartreuse. I'm going to show you how we're rigging these fire minnows. Today it's been exceptionally good with the chartreuse. And let me show you how we're rigging this. So you take one out of the package, and like I've stressed before, there's no front and there's no belly, so they're all the same. They look the same, this side and that side. So it doesn't matter which side you rig it up on. You just go through about the curve of the hook, pull it through. I'm using a size 10 fire hook. That's all you have to do, just like that. Now the secret to my success today is I'm running another split shot about 8 inches above. And what that does is that's making the bait, if I stop the bait's floating up off the bottom. And then when I jig it again, it's coming back down and then it floats back up. So you can actually throw it out there, let it sink to the bottom, twitch it once, let it rest, and that bait's gonna come up like this, and it's just gonna float there and wiggle around in the current. And that will make a strike happen.
Pat's on the go, baby.
Man.
I told you it was the cider.
Man.
Cider.
As soon as you had some of the cider.
The cider.
Whew. Listen.
Hey, mama, look, I struck gold. Ah, come on, get into that.
Ooh, good one, too. Good one. Hey, hey. Easy, buddy.
I think that's
That's 4 on the fire
number
minnow.
4 on the minnow. The fire minnow. And the cider. Don't forget about the cider. Come here, baby. Come here.
Easy, buddy. Settle down. If you want to be famous, settle down.
He swallowed that one too.
Guess what? Here it
On
is.
the chartreuse minnow. That's number 6.
I like it. That may be a brook trout. I don't know if that's a rainbow. That is either a... It's moving so fast I can't... It's a brook.
It's a brook. Come here, Brookie. Proof's in the pudding.
Easy, easy, easy. Well, he likes chartreuse too. You can see it right there. Now, here's what's interesting. We have now caught a rainbow, a brook, a tiger, and a golden. We have not caught a brown yet, which is, you know, it's probably the toughest fish to catch here just because I don't think they've been putting them in lately. But remember, we can't see. We don't know what we're chasing. We're just presenting baits properly, and we have good smelling eggs, good smelling, you know, that minnow doesn't smell because it's unscented. But the way he's twitching it, you talked about putting it on the bottom, letting it sit, it flutters up on its own. Try the same thing and you too could have a lot of success here on the Blackwater River.
I don't know what this is. It's coming right at us.
That might be the brown trout.
It
That might be the brown we want. Come on, baby.
It is. It's the brown.
Get out of here. We
It's
just
brown
batted
down.
for the
Brown
cycle.
down.
Oh, man. Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from the Blackwater River, and I know I'm going to sound like a broken record here. We tell ourselves every year and every time we come to West Virginia, we are not going to the Blackwater River. We have been there so many times, it's time to go to other places, and somehow we always end up back here. It's like people say, you always end up coming back to home. We come here because we can fish with our good best friend, Pat. It's right not far from his camp. It's a place that always has trout. Now, we were kind of surprised a little bit today. Normally, when we come here, we drive up and down the road, we look out the window, we look for goldens with our polarized glasses on, and we stop and we fish when we see them. We didn't see many goldens today. Matter of fact, the only place we saw them was that $1 million bridge in the middle of nowhere that had 20 people fishing like it always does. Everywhere else we normally see them, we didn't see them. It was very, very interesting. Sure enough, we found a really nice long hole with the visibility was very low. It hasn't rained a lot here in the last couple of days, so we didn't understand why, but it was really tannic, really dark, really can't see the golden like. Sure enough, we stayed and we fished that hole. We actually caught all 5 species out of this hole. Rainbow, brook, brown, golden, and tiger trout. Tiger was pretty small, the brown was pretty small, but you know what? They count. Now, we didn't shuffle our feet. We stayed in about a 10-yard section and we focused on having good bait. You'll see boy Troy kicked butt with the chartreuse fire minnow, and then The other two guys focused on switching back and forth between orange deluxe and yellow jackets on a size 12 hook with a fire float. That just was the name of the game today. Basically because one, the other holes were packed with people. Two, we couldn't sight fish. So we focused on this one hole and we basically adjusted our floats and we constantly checked different depths to try to be successful. Head to the Blackwater River and maybe you two can bat for the cycle, catching all 5 species in the same day, in the same hole, just like we did here on the world famous Blackwater River. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.